What's up guys, it's Odiri Diego here, and today I'm gonna be unboxing Exhale by Puzzle. I'm very excited for this because, you know, a lot of people know me as like someone who collects primarily hip hop, but I've been branching out a lot. For example, a lot of indie artists. I just bought this Remy Wolf Big Ideas album. It's honestly one of my favorite albums of this year. If it dropped this year, I'm not too sure, but one of my favorite albums. But the whole reason I got put onto Puzzle wasn't because of TikTok like most people. It was because of my local record store, which is honestly like the coolest feeling ever. When you're in a record store and you listen to a song and you're like, hold on, what is this, right? That was my experience. I Shazammed it or Snapchatted the audio. Hold on, it's kinda, all right, there you go. I Shazammed the audio, and it was Loose Cannon, of course. But I fell in love with that song, and when I listen to Puzzle, I get transported to like a different world, a different dimension, if you will. And I think that's the highest honor an artist could get, is when their music elevates you to a different conscious in a way. Not conscious, but like it alters your state of mind, and you kind of imagine yourself in like a different world. I know I sound crazy, right? But I'm trying to think of the word, transformative almost, like out of this world. And only a few forms of media are able to do that for me. Like they take me out of my normal mundane life and just very imaginative, right? So when I listen to Puzzle, that's how I feel. And so few artists are able to do that with me. So that's like the highest honor. And for that reason, Puzzle will always be one of my favorite bands or solo projects. Because if you don't know, Puzzle is, if you guys have listened to The Garden, those are twin brothers, right, named Wyatt and Fletcher Shears, and they have their own solo projects. Wyatt has Enjoy, and then Fletcher has Puzzle. So Puzzle's more retro, it has a retro style with like synth pop vibes. But when I listen to it, as weird as it sounds, it reminds me of like PlayStation era. For some reason, it transports me to like that nostalgic era of video games. And honestly, I won't elaborate because it's better left unsaid in my opinion. But let's get this open. I'm excited. This is a limited edition variant. For a while, I was trying to track these down on vinyl, Exhale, but they never sold them. And when I saw it, this was a year ago, they opened up the pre-orders. I jumped immediately on top of it because I love this album. Here's the back. And if I remember correctly, it's supposed to be like a green swirly type vinyl, or maybe just green. But either way, you guys already know my vinyl collection. The more colorful it is, the better. And then here we have the lyric sheet. That's the cover, and here are the lyrics. You guys could take a look at it if you want. Very stylized. I like how Puzzle uses like a lot of gesture type stuff, which Puzzle's music reminds me of DMT, of digital DMT, I would say. Look at that, it's a little marbled. The green, the little smoky. It's just really cool. I like the clash of yellow and green. But yeah, there's like yellow undertones. You can't really pick it up on the camera, but it looks dope. It looks very cloudy. And I like that. It adds like another dimension to it, right? But yeah, this is awesome. And I might as well do a 2-in-1 because I also have Laying in the Sand by Puzzle. Now with this project, I'm not really a whole lot familiar as I am with Exhale, but the reason I bought this was because of one song. And sometimes that's all it takes, you feel me? Like the single is enough to entice you to buy the whole album, right? I mean, that was the idea with singles back in the day. That's why they always release bangers. But anyways, the song that made me want to buy the whole project was What She Might Say. Yeah, if you can read it, because it's like an old English. It's kind of hard to tell, to be honest. Yeah, let's get this one open too, Laying in the Sand. Now, if that one was green for the other vinyl, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be like a yellow type vinyl. I'm willing to bet my entire vinyl collection, which is, at this point, I feel like it's 100 plus. I feel like maybe. I have 2 crates full of vinyl. I think it's less than 100. I'm over exaggerating, but it's getting close. So there he is, Fletcher. I always confuse him, to be honest. And look, Laying in the Sand, 2016. The Garden has been around in the music industry for a long time, I think since 2010. So they've been at it for a while. But I really like Puzzle. Enjoy is more of a traditional, like rock type band, I guess you could say. But it sounds more grungy, more DIY in my opinion. And this one sounds more like just nostalgic / futuristic, very, very trippy. And that's why I like Puzzle more. I always liked more of that weird futuristic sound. But look, I guess I'm keeping my vinyl collection because this seems to be a yellowish, almost like a Wu-Tang yellow in my opinion. This is how I picture the Wu-Tang. No, never mind, that's not Wu-Tang. That's more like Quasimodo orange. You see? The Quasimodo pin. But damn, by the way, I feel goofy wearing this because, you know, they lost the World Series. If you guys want to flame me in the comments, but I don't wear this in public, this hat, for the same reason. Anyways, Laying in the Sand, yeah, this yellow, not much to it. It's like an orange, yellow, flame type color. Of course, it matches the label very, very well. I love that. Love how it's black, and then the text is like almost the same color. So it adds a very cool contrast, I guess you could say. But yeah, Laying in the Sand. Again, not much to this one compared to Exhale. But I'm curious to see what you guys think of the Garden. You know, I'm a hip hop head, right? And plus, like, I'm Mexican, so a lot of my friends don't listen to music like this. Like, they don't really listen to Mac DeMarco or stuff. They listen more of like corridos, right? So for me, sometimes I feel isolated in my music taste because I don't really have a lot of friends that would listen to this sort of music, you know, let alone different types of genres. So I'm curious to see what you guys think of the Garden, Puzzle, and Enjoy. And if you guys enjoy the video, please drop a like, subscribe if you already haven't. Make sure to comment. You know, I appreciate all the love you guys give me. I've been doing record unboxing since the pandemic, I believe. So, you know, we've made it this far. I'm almost to 500 subs. That's pretty exciting. I want to be consistent with these. You know, I just haven't had time because of work. But I'm glad to be here, and I'm definitely glad to be doing more vinyl unboxings. So yeah, I hope you guys have a dope day. Peace. On Peep the Ring.